Shout out to my supporters. They are here at the courthouse. You better wait. They are here at the courthouse. Jen just left, and so did Jeremy. So real quick, I want to clear this up on what really just went down in this courthouse, or in the courtroom, whatever the case may be. With me, myself, Rena.
I was there.
Jedediah and the Torah was sitting in the hallway. See y'all later.
Thank y'all.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
Us four was sitting in the hallway right outside of the courtroom. And then Greg approaches me, and I put my foot out, and I said, Greg, give me my personal space. And he's talking about, Lammon, you're disrespectful, you're this and that, you're disrespectful, all this other stuff. And I'm like, Greg, who are you talking to? You know, and he made it clear that he was talking to me. And so I got up, he started walking my way, I started walking his way. He wanted to fight, talking about do it now. I say, Greg, we could take this outside. We ain't got to do it now. We could take this outside. He didn't want to take it outside, so he wanted to do it right outside of the courtroom. And so, thank you, California. Thank you. Long story short, me and long story short, Greg struck me with his left. What was that? His left hand, right hand. He didn't punch me. He slapped me with his right hand. And when he slapped me, I stood there for a second. I barely moved. Like I was stuck in. We all was just surprised when he hit me. And when he hit me, I was stuck. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, did this man really just put his hands on me? And so after that, I put my phone down. I put everything that I had in my hand down, and I defended myself very
well. very well. Let me tell you, Lammon went to work on today.
Lammon
got hands.
Please, don't play with me.
Lammon has hands.
So just to let you guys know, I don't play around at all, especially when it comes to me defending myself. But it's time to focus on the bigger picture, y'all. We got work to do. It is time for us to focus on what we need to focus on. Greg is locked up at 26 in California in Cook County. He would not be getting out. I will be filing charges. I do have my paperwork. So again, for the people who are catching on, don't know what's going on, Greg put his hand on me one time, and I put both hands on him, and I went to work. Like Rena said, I went to work today.
Yeah.
And so when one of the freedom fighters are under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. Don't play no games. And so that's the story, y'all. So I am okay that I am perfectly fine. There is not a scratch on me. Now, Greg, I don't know, because there's something wrong with one of my part of my knuckle. I don't know if he has any physical injuries or not to his face or not. But yeah, that's what happened today.
When a 45-year-old man put his hands on an 18-year-old, like. Why? I don't know why Greg feels so intimidated by Lammon. I don't know why he feels so intimidated by Jedediah. But, like, freedom fighters stand up, fight back.
Yeah.
Freedom fighters don't do nothing. Everybody looking at it, freedom fighters do this, freedom fighters do that. Oh, now they into this, now they into that. We didn't do anything. Greg Greer went out of his way. We didn't even have to cross paths. Greg Greer should have went right into that courtroom. Yep. But instead, Greg L. Greer came out of his way to across the hall where we were. And Jedediah asked Greg, why are you over here?
Right.
Why are you saying anything to him?
Right.
Greg, he thought this was going to help him, but it didn't. It hurt him. He thought it would help him because he thought he would get an arouse out of us, any of us that was sitting there minding our business, waiting for court to start. He thought he would get an arouse. He's here trying to petition, order protection for Jedediah, but you came over to where Jedediah was. Why?
No reason.
Why did you come? He just should have went straight to that courtroom, but he chose not to. So Greg Greer, he chose to walk across that hall to where we were. He chose to approach this young man, and he had everything in him to try to not interact with Greg Greer. Lammon really did, and it took a lot for Lammon to do that. But once Greg Greer stood over, he was standing over us. We were sitting on the bench. Greg Greer stood over us. Lamon's gonna feel threatened.
Yeah.
Of course, Lamon's gonna stand up and I'm looking up at Greg. This girl, I'm looking. His stomach is here. He's in our face. What are we supposed to do? He's in our face. So Lammon felt threatened. Lammon stood up. Greg wanted what happened.
Yep, he did.
But it hurt him.
He did. So,
God don't like ugly. God won't bless no mess.
mm-hmm.
He won't.
That's real.
Freedom fighters, stand up, fight back, and that's it.
That's real.
Let people think what they want to think. We don't even respond because we're learning. Every action don't need a reaction. Don't even respond. Let these people think what they want to think. We know. We were there.
Yep.
We know what happened.
Yep.
We seen what happened.
With
You see who's charged and who's not charged.
Yep.
Who's free and who now will be sleeping in the cell tonight.
In California.
So you see what happened. You see what's going on. Lammon defended himself today, and he did very well. And I'm so proud. I'm proud. People get what they want, what you sow. You're not gonna put your hands on nobody and expect them not to defend them. So that's not how it works.
That's it.
That's not how it works.
That's it. So y'all clearly know what happened. There's not a scratch on me. But again, I do not know about Bishop Greer, Greg Greer. For the people who are still trying to figure out what happened, long story short, he came over and approached us. He got the nerve to come on over and try to get in my face. I put my foot out, said I need my personal space. Then he walked off, got up, started talking mess. And I said, Greg, you talking about you want to fight in the courthouse? Let's fight outside. And so he didn't want to fight outside. He said, let's do it now. Now, hey, me and him got face to face. He hit me. He slapped me right here. And I was sitting there and I was stuck. And I put everything that was in my hand, I put everything down. I gave the arena. And the next thing you know, I gave that man a 20-piece from Popeyes with a large fry. That's exactly what I gave him. But when I was fighting him, as I was swinging.
What was going through your mind? No, seriously, what was going through your mind?
When I was hitting him, I'm looking at him like, why do he look so surprised while I'm punching this man in the face? Like, he looked shocked as hell.
Yeah.
Like,
and when he
did look shocked.
He had his folder in his hand.
Yes.
He didn't even want to drop it.
And then I was mopping him on the floor.
He was
on the floor.
Paperwork.
I had this man on the floor kicking that ass.
Hot mess, Lord, hot mess.